Well, hello everyone. This is Tom Holland and beaming at you from Castaways Beach on the Sunshine Coast. And my guest today is Julie Mason from www.thesocialmediaprincess.com. Good morning, Julie.
Good morning, Tom.
We thought we'd take
I can see you behind your dog there.
Yeah, he's better looking than I am, that's for sure. So this is Monty the Marketing Wonder Dog. Who have we got there?
This is Eva the desk dog. She normally sleeps on my desk and she's having a little nap here with me this morning. Right. So if you're wondering what the little furry ball is in front of me.
Monty's going to say goodbye. Thanks for that, Monty. And we better get down to business. Now, for those of you who don't know, I'm not sure Monty's knew exactly what was going on there, but never mind. For those of you who don't know, Julie Mason is the Managing Director of the Social Media Princess. Quick question, not in the script.
That's right.
It seems to me that the fair agenda are much more adept at social media than us guys. I guess, I mean, from my point of view, I'm probably a social hermit. All of our friends were created, the relationships created by my wife. Are women just better at this, do you think?
We are, actually. We tend to network and nurture by nature, so men don't necessarily care so much about that.
Yeah, it's more like, hi, my name's Tom, give me a credit card. Not really.
That's it.
You're a lot more patient. Okay, let's get back to the bio. So, Managing Director, Social Media Princess, which I absolutely love that name, by the way. So it's also faculty member for Profit Mechanics, Health Leaders Academy, and Social Superstar Secrets. Much in demand, genuinely, not like those other people who say they are. Julie co-authored Stepping Stones to Business Success, is featured in our Internet Secrets magazine, and as well found and created the Social Media Princess online mentoring program, which I have heard tremendously good reports about. So, Julie,
thank you.
In addition to consulting on social media, in addition to running first-class workshops, is also a keynote presenter. So if you have a conference coming up and you want a speaker, you would do well to see if Julie is available. Now, Julie, our subject today is how to use LinkedIn to drive sales. This is going to be going to entrepreneurs and business owners, well, around the world, actually. A lot here in Australia and in New Zealand, but all over the place. What I did with LinkedIn is probably what everyone did with LinkedIn, which is I should really join LinkedIn. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'll put my profile up there and I'll see what happens. And funnily enough, not much happens. but you've got a lot of very proven ways of and I know you've got a workshop coming up in Brisbane shortly. And for those of you who view this video after the fact, it won't be much use to you, but check out the website because there'll be another one. So let's kick off. You've got 5 minutes, as you probably know. Sorry to say, but if you, when the buzzer goes off, if you are in full flight or mid-sentence, we'll stop. So let's go. First of all, for those who might have been living in a cave, what is LinkedIn?
LinkedIn is the premier business-to-business network. The culture on there, unlike Facebook, is really about doing business or adding value. It's kind of like going to an after-fives cocktail event for networking. It's
without
not
the alcohol.
There to do the hard stuff. Without the alcohol. Although you can have that glass of wine on the desk while you do it, so it's kind of cool.
That's true. You're not really drinking alone then either.
No, exactly.
Okay.
Get away with it.
So after fives cocktail, but kind of online.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
And it's one of the oldest social networks on the net too. It's 10 years old, just recently turned its 10th birthday. So a couple of years older than Facebook.
How many people are on LinkedIn?
Around 225 million at the moment. We've got over 3 million here in Australia. And it's growing rapidly. In fact, there's 1 million new members every 6 days are coming onto LinkedIn. Cool. So it's still growing quite well. And we're in over 200 countries, and I think you've got the opportunity for about 18 languages to put your profile into at the moment.
I've got 1.5, so I'll stick to that, I think. So, okay. All right, three and a half minutes left, so let's get on to some of the tough questions. LinkedIn's not going to benefit everyone. Who should really go and set up a LinkedIn account?
Yeah, I think it does benefit just about everybody because a lot of people have this idea that it's just the people who are job seeking, but it's much, much more than that. So even if you're a dog washing business, there is massive groups on LinkedIn for pet lovers. Speaking of dogs today. So it's a really good example. In fact, Tom, there's even groups niched down as far as people who like abandoned houses. And in fact, that group, when I first came across it 2 years ago, only had 16 members in it. Now it has over 119, so it's growing exponentially.
Incredible. So
there is a way to tap into people's interests and find your target market.
Okay.
And what I really love about LinkedIn is narrowing down on that. Really fantastic.
So that sounds terrific. Julie, can you give us a couple of examples of clients that you've taught them how to use LinkedIn and what sort of results they got? Just flesh it out a bit.
Absolutely. A couple of different things. I've got some clients who run a lot of events like I do, and what they do is that they connect with all of the registrants of those events on LinkedIn, and they do actually a few little sneaky corporate stalking strategies that I teach as well. I won't go into that today.
Well, that sounds good.
But we've got also one guy who's just changed his website link on your contact profile on LinkedIn. There's 3 opportunities to put a website link. And instead of doing company website, I recommend everyone choose other, and then it gives you a little choice to put a call to action of what that website is about. Ooh. And from that little tweak, he got a $16,000 contract.
Wow.
Fantastic. He traced it right back to that. And what else? We've had one client here in Brisbane who just did a strategy that I teach on how to connect with people one-on-one, build that relationship, and from doing that strategy has generated 2 contracts. The first one was for $74,000 and the second one in January this year was for $150,000. So what I teach actually works.
Phenomenal.
It's great.
Okay, we've got
across the board.
Okay, just over a minute left. Is there a risk that people might feel like they're getting spammed if it's like an uninvited contact?
There's 2 thoughts here on who to connect with on LinkedIn, and I personally connect with everybody because there is very little spam in reality on LinkedIn compared to many other networking sites because the mentality there is business to business. So I tend to be what's called a LinkedIn Lion networker, LION, LinkedIn Open Networker, which means that we'll connect with everyone because we know the value of their connections and how we can then leverage that.
Okay.
So, but there are people out there who will say, no, not so much. And I understand.
25 seconds. First of all, www.thesocialmediaprincess.com/events. Go there, check out the LinkedIn events, etc. I don't normally plug these sorts of things, but this is exceptional. Last thing, 12 seconds. Best membership level and why? 10 seconds.
Free to get started. Do it. Get your profile up. Make sure you're not an abandoned house profile, as we say. And then if you're really into the business